Welcome back to San Antonio Living. We have got a celebrity stylist in studio this morning. Justin Arrellano has been known to do the hair of Naya Rivera, Rosie Perez, and of course doing all sorts of fun runway shows in New York and LA. But he's from right here in San Antonio, and he's making an appearance here on San Antonio Living this morning to help us get that runway look. It's so good to see you.
You as well.
Thanks
for
coming.
Me. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And we've got a beautiful model here this morning as well. Thank you for being our hair model. So let's talk about you for a second, because I know you grew up here.
I did.
And now you're working all around the country and the world, but you miss it here in San Antonio.
I do miss it. I moved over there to New York, and I didn't know how much I, didn't appreciate San Antonio until I left. So coming back, it kind of, keeps my sanity.
Yeah.
Because New York is obviously very crazy, but I've had definitely like great opportunities. So
sure.
I am so thankful.
So we mentioned Naya Rivera, but I know you've worked with a lot of other people on the runway and off the runway. Yes. What are some names you can toss out for us?
For designers, the first designer I ever worked for was Oscar de la Renta.
Oh, wow.
And I've worked with Michael Costello, Sergio Davila, Modabox, to name a few.
Okay.
I worked we want to make sure that we start curling our hair and actually
bring it back springtime.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So what I actually did with Jessica, I set her hair in the back, and I took large sections. So a lot of women, they don't want to curl their hair because it takes too long.
Yeah.
Well, the key is big sections to get that loose wave for spring or summer. If you take a section and just pin it with a regular, duckbill clip or just a double prong clip, you can set that while you're doing your makeup or while you're running around getting the kids ready or anything like that.
So take your curling iron, curl it, but instead of letting it out, like pin it and then leave it?
Exactly. And large sections are key. If you have a lot of hair, you can definitely do that. Once you're done, you get some spray. You can spray wherever you want to do it.
All right.
And with a brush, just comb them out.
Okay.
Just comb them out. We don't want anything too, formal or anything like that. It's supposed to look very loose, natural.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much what we did with her today. She has beautiful hair.
Yeah, you sure
obviously.
do. That's gorgeous. Okay, so say it's a day like today. I left the house with my curls. I'm looking good. I went outside. Now it doesn't look so good. Can I do something quick to kind of tie it back?
You can always use some sort of spray just to touch it up. But, if you go outside, it is going to get wet. What I'd recommend on a day like today is up. So for instance, we can transition this into a braid, and we can even pin it up just so we can have that out of the way. Even if it gets wet, it's still going to look good.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to bring her hair over to one side. She does have a lot of hair, so the braid is definitely going to be big.
I'm a huge fan of side pony. The girls know I come into work with a side ponytail, a side bun every single day. Okay, so
I'm gonna
again,
go ahead
loose,
and braid
right?
it. Loose.
Okay.
Nothing too tight, because afterwards we're going to actually break it up, and you'll see exactly what I do.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. Imperfect is actually more of the term that we want to go for.
I was going to say, is that a big trend moving forward into spring, that we don't want things to be super overdone, we want them to be kind of loose?
Very loose, very natural.
Okay. I love it. It's like a little frozen braid going on right there.
I love the loose kind of wispy updos and stuff like that. So more natural, more, just organic, lived in kind of look.
Okay.
Now, after I do this right here, you can see the braid right there. I'm going to go in with one of my brushes, and I'm going to piece that out.
Oh, I like it.
And this right here I actually like.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep that there. But it gives it more of a fresh feeling. She kind of got out of bed, and this is the braid from the night before.
Looks
and
good.
It still looks good. And you can even piece it out just a little more. and this is actually a lot of the times braids that they work for on the runway.
I love that. I'm going to steal your saying. Fun. Imperfect is perfect.
Yes, exactly.
I love that. Great job. Super simple. And of course, we're keeping on trend with the hair fashions of the season.
Definitely.
Well, Justin, thank you for coming this morning. It's so nice to meet you.
As well.
Enjoy your time back here in San Antonio. Thank you for being our fabulous model this morning. And of course, if you would like to get a hold of Justin, he's got a website. It's ArrellanoBeauty.com.